The United States has launched another round of airstrikes on Iran, marking a fresh escalation in the conflict over the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. Central Command said President Donald Trump ordered the strikes to prevent Iran from threatening commercial shipping through the strategic waterway. The operation targeted over 300 of Iranian military sites after Tehran allegedly attacked vessels transiting the Strait of Hormuz. According to CENTCOM, the latest operation was launched after Iran attacked a Cyprus-flagged container ship, the MVGFS Galaxy, leaving one crew member missing and the vessel badly damaged. The U.S. said July 11th strikes had already destroyed around 140 Iranian military targets, including missile launchers, naval assets, and drone facilities, while July 12th operation targeted dozens more. The Strait of Hormuz has once again become the center of the conflict. Iran's Revolutionary Guard declared the waterway closed, blaming what it called foreign interference and warning that no vessel would be allowed to transit until U.S. involvement in the region ends. However, CENTCOM rejected the claim, insisting Hormuz remains an international waterway and declaring that commercial shipping continues to flow. Iran warned that any further U.S. military action would trigger a forceful response. The Revolutionary Guard claimed it had already struck U.S. military targets in Bahrain, Kuwait, Qatar, Oman, and Jordan, although several of those claims have not been independently verified. Tehran also said additional regional bases could be targeted if military operations continue. The renewed fighting comes just days after former Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei was buried following 6 days of funeral ceremonies. His successor, Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei, used the occasion to promise revenge for his father's death, declaring that avenging the slain leader was the demand of the nation and that those responsible would eventually face justice. President Donald Trump also escalated his rhetoric after reports that banners displayed during Khamenei's funeral called for his assassination. Trump warned that any attempt against him would trigger overwhelming American retaliation, saying thousands of missiles were locked and loaded and that Iran would be completely decimated if such threats were carried out. Despite the military escalation, diplomatic efforts have not completely stopped. Iran and Oman have resumed discussions on the future administration of the Strait of Hormuz after Washington demanded assurances that international shipping would remain safe. Tehran, however, continues to insist that it should exercise full control over the strategic waterway and eventually charge transit fees. The latest exchange of strikes has pushed the fragile US-Iran ceasefire to the brink, with military operations expanding, shipping routes under threat, and both sides exchanging increasingly aggressive warnings. Fears are growing that the conflict could spread further across the Middle East. For now, diplomacy remains alive, but only barely.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.